Thank you very much.
Hello, how are you? You alright? I'm fine. I'm just shocked seeing you in Nottingham. And you mince pies out to people. For what reason?
We do it every Christmas.
Right. Elderly as well? Elderly people as well?
Hand out mince pies.
I think you should be warming them up and getting them.
No,
I think you should warm them up, keep them warm at Christmas.
Well, would you like one?
No.
All right.
No, I hope you're not going to win next time. I hope you're out next time. I really do.
Well, everybody's got different views, haven't they? But it is Christmas time. It is Christmas.
It is, but all you'll think,
well, would you like a thing that's got useful phone numbers and things on as well?
And I think, well, I'm still allowed to talk to you, aren't you? But I mean, the thing is, you've betrayed everything that everybody voted for you for, in everything. Well, flashing gangs, loads of rubbish, and you know it, and you're going to house a load of them around here, we know you are. To Morrison's, and I actually saw Yvette there, and I thought I'd get a quick photograph. So I thought I'd press the photograph button and then put my phone down. This is why there's no faces in or anything. It were only when I got home that when I was going through my phone, I saw there were a video. I never meant to attack her, but the thing was, I saw Yvette handing mince pies out, which she hadn't bought, she hadn't paid for. There was donated by Morrison's of Nottingham. So it hasn't come out of Yvette's pocket at all. So she stands there. It's another publicity stunt that we see in Nottingham time and time again with Yvette. Another broken promise with everything she does. And I think people have had enough of it. And I wanted to go and speak to her and just tell her how I feel. I didn't want to attack her. I don't believe in violence and attacking MPs. And as I said to her, I am allowed to speak to you though, aren't I? And she did say yes. So yeah, I did go on a little bit of a rant. There's a lot of things that I'm a bit upset with the Labour Party. I've always been Labour. I've always voted Labour.
So you voted for her, Amanda? Did you just so we're clear?
I didn't. No, I didn't last time. No, I didn't last time. No,
why?
To be honest, because with Yvette Cooper being our MP, we've had amazing things in our constituency. We had a marvellous hospital, Pontefract Hospital. We've had 3 swimming baths. We had a library. We had a sports centre. They've all gone. We've nothing left, especially in Nottingham. There's nothing. It's just more and more green land getting built on with houses. We've nothing. Nowhere for anybody. And each time Yvette has promised and done all these, publicity things that she's going to help. And it's another lie, same as with the lies for pies. It's bull, basically.
The missteps of Keir Starmer at Westminster are not just affecting him, but have extended to other members of the Labour Party. In an unexpected twist, the entire British public appears to dislike the members of the ruling party. He supported unilateral elections. The situation boiled over when Labour's Yvette Cooper, who currently serves as Home Secretary, faced public embarrassment in the most shocking ways. But what caused this public backlash, and why is this a sign of things to come? Ensure you watch this video till the end to have the full details.
Thank you very much.
Hello, how are you? You alright? I'm fine. I'm just shocked seeing you in Nottingham. And you mince pies out to people. For what reason?
We do it every Christmas.
Right. Elderly as well? Elderly people as well?
Hand out mince pies.
I think you should be warming them up and getting them. No, I think you should warm them up, keep them warm at Christmas.
Well, would you like one?
No.
All right.
No, I hope you're not going to win next time. I hope you're out next time. I really do.
Well, everybody's got different views, haven't they? But it is Christmas time. It is Christmas.
It is, but all you'll think,
Well, would you like a thing that's got useful phone numbers and things on as well?
And I think, I'm still allowed to talk to you, aren't you? But I mean, the thing is, you've betrayed everything that everybody voted for you for, in everything. Well, flashing gangs, loads of rubbish, and you know it, and you're going to house a load of them around here. We know you are. We know your plans.
Well, actually, we're already.
Yeah,
we are already cutting this.
What about when you got that photo done and all that with Waspy women?
Yeah, we are already.
Changed your mind with that?
We are already cutting this line in hotels.
You've got more.
No, we're actually cutting them.
No, you've got more.
There's the next 7 that's being cut.
You've got more. You cut Rwanda, you cut everything. This is a joke. And now, thanks you anyway.
It's like 4.
Yeah, I you understand that?
I mean, that was mad.
How many did
And
you
you know,
send over to
700
America?
700
How many did you
pounds.
go over to send to America for Camilla? And now you're going to try and stop people on donating. Everything's like changing. You'll not get in next time, Yvette. Good luck to you. That is so two-faced. Being a mince pie art.
Yeah. It's a nice tradition for
No,
Christmas.
no. Give them a blanket because they're freezing to death. They're freezing, Yvette.
It all began as a festive gesture of distributing mince pies. But Cooper never expected her gesture to take an unexpected twist that led to massive humiliation. She encountered a hostile reception from the members of the public. What began as a Christmas outreach initiative rapidly became a tense exchange. Shockingly, accusations of political betrayal and dissatisfaction began flying from all corners of the ground to the public. The increasing voices of discontent overshadowed the holiday spirit. The continued voices of discontent highlighted grievances over policies and perceived failures of the Labour Party. The public voice of discontent also reflects the complex and often tense relationship between politicians and their communities during difficult times.
And the thing is, you betrayed everything that everybody voted for you for, in everything. Well, smashing gang, load of rubbish, you know it, and you're going to house a load of them around here. We know you are. We know your plans.
Well, actually, do you know we're already...
Yeah,
we are already cutting the asylum hotels.
What about when you got that photo done and all that with Waspy women?
Yeah, we are already...
You changed your mind with that?
We are already cutting the asylum hotels.
You know, you've got more.
No, we've actually been cutting them. We've just announced there's the next 7 that's being cut.
And now you're going to try and stop people on donating. Everything's like changing. You'll not get in next time, Yvette. Good luck to you. That is so two-faced. Being a mince pie art.
It's a nice tradition for Christmas.
No. Give them a blanket because they're freezing to death. They're freezing, Yvette.
The incident was also a reminder of the bigger frustration that can arise even in moments that are designed to foster goodwill and connection. During the incident, the criticism from individuals was direct and highlighted their dissatisfaction with her political actions. Several times there were shouts of betrayal. One person explicitly shouted, "You have betrayed everything that everybody voted for you for during the elections." The hostility was underscored by sarcastic and dismissive remarks such as, "smashing gang blades of rubbish."
That is haunting many of our young people as well. We know that many of these organisations have put their own fees up quite substantially over the last few years. That's for them to deal with. But I think it's really important that we have a system that says, look, this is just about fairness and we're going to put that money into investing in the education and the life chances for all young people.
It's fair, but not for parents who want to use their own money because they have their aspirations for their children.
Sure, and that's their choice to do so. That is their decision to do so.
But you're not giving them a choice, you're making it prohibitive.
Well, what we're saying is that private schools should pay VAT like other organisations do. That's what organisations do right across the economy, right across society. We're just saying that's fair.
It was a clear reflection of a deep sense of disdain and frustration. The encounter was a vivid indication of the intensity of public sentiment and the challenges members of the Labour Party are facing in the wake of their recent policies. Cooper attempts to improve the mood of her community during the festive period by sharing mince pies. It was overshadowed by a sudden wave of political dissatisfaction from a cross-section of the public.
Normal standard operating police procedure. Why was that not? When you asked the Chief Constable, how did she reply?
As you know, Nick...
So you've not asked her, have you, Home Secretary?
Nick, hang on. The decisions are operational and it's my responsibility to make sure that the police have the powers that they need and also the support they need in order to do so. But what they also need to make sure they've got is the operational officers in place and to make sure that they have the ability to arrest and to pursue penalties.
You've not spoken
and
with
they had
her yet,
additional
have you,
they had additional officers deployed. I have spoken to the Police and Crime Commissioner for South Yorkshire. As you'll know, they were dealing... Nick, they were dealing with this very late into last night, and right that they should do so.
I find
and we will continue to
that the lives of asylum seekers.
So, what could have been a simple act of goodwill quickly became contentious as frustrations over the political missteps of the ruling Labour Party came to the forefront. Sharp criticism ranging from betrayal to dissatisfaction with particular policies reflects a clear sense of disillusionment among some constituents. Despite the seasonal context, the event showed the problems the political class faces in bridging the gap between gestures of public outreach and underlying political tensions. What underlying political tensions? Since we are here to provide facts and not conjecture, it is important we give you a breakdown of the incident. After all, that is why you want to watch this video.
Mr. Speaker, let me return to the Rwanda Migration and Economic Development Partnership. So 2.5 years after the previous government launched it, I can report it has already cost the British taxpayer £700 million.
The Home Secretary found herself embroiled in an embarrassing verbal spat with an irate voter who accused her of being two-faced for handing out mince pies while pensioners were freezing to death. The incident happened during her visit to Nottingley, West Yorkshire, where she dished out festive treats to residents. This particular voter accused her of taking part in a publicity stunt, rather than focusing on more pressing issues. For instance, she pointed out that sharing mince pies is not what the elderly in the community needed, as they were freezing since the government made a decision to cut winter fuel payments. The incident, which was captured on video and which has been shared on social media, underlines simmering tensions over government policies and the cost of living crisis. Before the confrontation and eventual humiliation of the MP, Yvette Cooper approached the woman at the supermarket and offered her a pie.
I'm fine. I'm just shocked seeing you and Natalie. And give mince pies out to people. For what reason?
We do it every Christmas.
Right. Elderly as well. Elderly people as well.
Hand out mince pies.
I think you should be warming them up and getting them.
No,
I think you should warm them up, keep them warm at Christmas.
Well, would you like one?
No.
All right.
No, I hope you're not going to win next time. I hope you're out next time. I really do.
Well, everybody's got different views, haven't they? But it is Christmas time. It is Christmas.
It is, but all you'll think now.
Well, would you like a thing that's got useful phone numbers and things on as well?
And I think, no, well, I'm still allowed to talk to you, aren't you? But I mean, the thing is, you've betrayed everything that everybody voted for you for, in everything. Well, flashing gang, loads of rubbish, you know it, and you're going to house a load of them around here. We know you are. We know your plans.
Well, actually, you know, we're already.
Yeah,
we are already cutting this.
In a recent political exchange, the Speaker took aim at the Member of Parliament for Pontefract, Castleford and Nottingley, delivering a scathing critique of several key government decisions. Among the decisions highlighted was the Labour Party's controversial cancellation of the Rwanda asylum scheme, a policy that had been intended to address the ongoing challenges surrounding immigration and asylum seekers. Additionally, she pointed out Labour's refusal to provide compensation to the so-called WASPy women, those affected by changes to the state pension age, arguing that this decision has left many women in financial distress and without the support they deserve, labeling the Labour Party as a joke. She further escalated her criticism by accusing them of obstructing potential donations to Reform UK from billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk. This claim was bolstered by references to statements made by prominent MP Nigel Farage, who suggested that Musk was willing to contribute millions to support the party's initiatives. Now, this accusation not only underscored her disdain for Labour's actions, but also highlighted the ongoing tensions between political parties regarding funding and support. With a touch of sarcasm, she proposed a rather unconventional solution to the issues facing pensioners, warming mince pies to help keep them cosy during the winter months. This comment was not only a jab at the Labour Party's handling of pensioner issues, but also served to illustrate her belief that Ms Cooper, the MP in question, would struggle to secure re-election in 2029, suggesting that her political future was far from secure. In a classic political manoeuvre, Cooper attempted to shift the focus away from the criticisms levelled against her and her party. Sporting a festive Santa Claus hat, she sought to redirect the conversation towards Labour's migration policies and the spirit of the holiday season. In her remarks about the annual Christmas giveaway, she stated, "We do it every Christmas. Everyone has different opinions, but it is Christmas time," attempting to frame the discussion in a more positive light and deflect attention from the pressing issues raised by her opponent. This exchange exemplified the often contentious and strategic nature of political discourse, where parties seek to defend their positions while simultaneously undermining their rivals.
We've actually been cutting them. We
No,
just
you've got
announced
more.
the next 7 have been cut.
You've got more, you cut Rwanda, you cut everything. This is a joke. Now, thank you anyway.
It's like 400
Yeah, I understand that.
I mean, that was mad.
How many did you send over to America?
700
How many did you
million
go over to send to America for Camilla? And now you're going to try and stop Elon donating. Everything's like changing. You'll not get in next time, Yvette. Good luck to you. That is so two-faced. Being a mince pie art.
It's a nice tradition for
No. Give him a blanket because they're freezing to death. They're freezing Yvette.
The woman remained unimpressed and delivered her final remark, stating, "That is incredibly two-faced. Pensioners are freezing to death. They're freezing, Yvette." Her words hung in the air, a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by many in the community. This public confrontation marked a significant moment for any member of the Labour Party, as the decision to reduce winter fuel payments had ignited a firestorm of controversy. The implications of this policy change were profound, affecting the most vulnerable in society, and the woman's passionate outburst encapsulated the frustration felt by many. The situation had even inspired a parody Christmas song featuring Sir Keir Starmer and a fictional character named Granny Harmers, which had unexpectedly surged to the top of both the official download chart and the official sales chart, amassing over 400,000 sales. The song, a humorous yet biting commentary on the political climate, highlighting the disconnect between politicians and the everyday struggles of citizens. It served as a cultural touchstone, reflecting the growing discontent with the Labour Party's handling of critical issues. In an attempt to conclude the embarrassing exchange on a positive note, Cooper wished the woman a Merry Christmas, a gesture that was meant to diffuse the tension. However, the response was sharp and unyielding. "I hope you don't." This retort underscored the depth of the woman's discontent and the broader sentiment among those who felt abandoned by the very party that was supposed to represent their interests. While the woman's comments may appear to be a direct attack on the Home Secretary, they also echoed a wider criticism of the Labour Party as a whole. Many individuals across the UK have taken to social media to voice their dissatisfaction since the party assumed power, expressing concerns over its policies and priorities. The sentiment was palpable, suggesting that Ms. Cooper's remarks were not just a personal rebuke, but a reflection of a collective frustration with the party's direction. The backlash intensified following revelations that members of Starmer's cabinet had accepted gifts from various organisations after the elections, raising questions about integrity and accountability. This situation was further complicated by the uproar generated by politicians from both the Reform and Conservative parties, who seized the opportunity to criticise the Labour Party. As a result, Starmer found himself in the unenviable position of having to defend the party's stance on these issues amid rising political tensions, navigating a landscape fraught with challenges and dissent.
Why are you targeting the elderly to save money?
We have found a £22 billion black hole in the economy, and we've got to fix it. What we're not going to do is pretend it isn't there or paper over it. That's what the last government did, and it made it worse. That means we've got to make tough choices. I don't want to cut the winter fuel allowance. I don't think anybody government wants to do that, but we've got to fix the foundations of our economy. And that's what this is all about, making sure that we fix the foundations, and then having done that, that we can build a better future that pensioners and so many other people voted for in this election. So this is a tough decision. Not a decision I want to make, but I'm absolutely determined. We'll stabilise the economy and fix the foundations, and then on that, we will build the better Britain that we were elected into government with a strong mandate to bring about.
Starmer addressed the issue in Parliament, saying this government was elected to clear up the mess left by the opposite party, to bring about the change that the country desperately needs. Our first job was to audit the books, and what we found was a 2001 Peace 2020 black hole. He added, so we've had to take tough decisions to stabilise the economy and repair the damage, including targeting winter fuel payments whilst protecting pensioners. However, a handful of Labour MPs have publicly raised concerns about the impact on pensioners just above the threshold for claiming pension credit. Rachel Maskell, the Labour MP for York Central, told BBC Newsnight she could not vote in support of the move, arguing it would put some pensioners at risk of harm. She called on the government to put in place mitigations to protect the most vulnerable and ensure they can keep warm over the winter. Mrs Maskell is among 8 Labour MPs backing a motion calling for the cut to be postponed to establish a comprehensive strategy to tackle fuel poverty, health inequality and low incomes among older people. Whatever the outcome of the backlash is, one thing is certain, and this is that most vulnerable people won't enjoy a warm, festive period. As for Yvette Cooper, the public humiliation she faced for her consistency may be an indication that her political position isn't as secure as she thinks. In addition, her subtle tactics to turn the sharp criticism into an issue of political differences failed. After the much publicised incident hit social media, her team tried to point out that the woman was a member of the Reform Party and that her tongue lash came from a place of politics. However, the Reform Party quickly came out to deny knowing the identity of the woman or her political position, so we can only wait as events unfold on the issue. Do you think the woman went too far with her criticism? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.